Hey, good evening, beautiful people. It's yours truly, Tammy B, coming to you with another session of Real Talk with Tammy B and Company, the show where we are recording live so you amazing people can engage in the conversation with us. And I'm going to take a quick detour real quick. Listen, we was just messing with Troy with his bald head. I said, no, we got to save this for the other side. Look at him. He rubbing it. What you say, Troy? You still like the bald head? Yes.
Hey, I'm feeling good about the bald head now. At first, I wasn't that confident in it. Now I'm feeling like, yeah, you know what? I feel that. I'm embracing it. You know what I'm saying? With a little salt and pepper. I'm feeling all right. Yeah. Happy Black
Listen.
History Month, y'all.
There you go. Well, look, what did William say? William said, you going to get all the ladies with it. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Listen, bald is sexy. Stop playing. For
You're going to
those
get some
who
attention now. Then you look like a chocolate drop too? Yeah, right. Yeah.
I know. I had to learn. I had to get a little tan on it. You know what I'm saying? I had to go outside.
Yeah, that's it. Put that lotion on it. It's gonna give you. Once you get a little glossy, you're gonna be straight. It's gonna be straight. Ain't that right, butter? That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you got it straight.
And like I said, get that little shine on it and
get that little shine on you straight
light on it, and you know what I'm saying. You'll be ready.
Now that's the conversation we really need to be having, because let me tell y'all, this is not easy to maintain. I thought it was just like super easy, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You do this like some guys can do once a week, but mine is like daily.
Oh yeah.
This is like a regular thing. Like I gotta do it every time pretty much I get in the shower. It's like, yeah, you gotta do it again.
Yeah.
It grow
just a little fuzz.
Like 15
them stubbles, and then it show where it's starting to begin and be like, oh nah.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is,
you looking like George Jefferson. You looking like George Jefferson.
No, not yet. I'm good. I still all of mine grow. It's just like I got one little spot, and I just don't like it. But it ain't really that big.
That's where it began.
It's all right. At least I got a good head. Cause I know some people that got square heads and it ain't gonna work for them. So I mean, at least I got a decent head. I'm just like, I thank you, parents. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That you don't want to be walking around with divots and stuff. People pointing out the little dents in your head and all that. Ooh, no, Look. You got gnarly head.
it's not safe right. It's not safe right.
You see the problems we have as men is just as rough for us too.
But hold on, listen. One time I did an experiment, probably about 8 years ago. I shaved all my hair off and realized my grandmother didn't round my head when I was a little baby. I was mad because I recall her coming over rounding my son's head. I said, "Oh, okay." But I see it didn't get done to me. So yeah, head's important because I've actually seen some women with a bald head that has been cute. I'm not gonna do it, but I do see where it's cute on something.
But see, that's why I'm glad your grandma didn't shape your head. You know what I'm saying? Because now you get to keep some hair on your head. You know what I'm saying? I like that better, so it works out.
Facts. And look, hey y'all didn't. Troy, you wasn't here. I said Ronnie got on a suit. He looked like he done been to a business meeting today. Look at him.
Yeah, get it out there.
Chocolate Buddha been out here working it. What you been out here doing, Chocolate Buddha? What you had going on?
We can't hear you, Chocolate Buddha.
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I said if I would have known that the look was bald headed, I would have shaved that off too. Put on my little, glad rags and everything. But yeah, we've been busy. We've been in streets, giving the people what they need. That wellness. They. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And before the camera started rolling, Shelly took his hat off to, be in synchronicity with Troy and the bald head.
Keep it that way. Let me stay like this today. You know what I'm saying?
William already got his.
We got to come up with a name. We're gonna be like the Chocolate Drop Crew or something.
Chocolate caramel drop. There
drops.
it is.
Right.
Hey, Daryl, welcome.
Good to see everyone again. Now, who's chocolate what?
Daryl, now look, we've been talking about bald heads. Troy done went bald on this. So now is your head bald or is it like because it's shiny, but I can't really tell?
Who? My head? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not bald, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have the bald fade, put it that way.
The bald.
I'm hanging on by a thread though.
Let it go.
I just decided to
LIG, come join the club.
You say you decided to commit to the cause.
I mean, I could have waited because I could have fought like LeBron or something, but I decided I don't need to fight no more. I don't need to fight no more. Just let it go, see what happens, But I ain't gonna lie. As we were talking about, it is really, really like it psychologically mess with you if you got the smallest of spots. And I got one that's about the size of a quarter, and I thought I was gonna die. So I was like, nah, man, I just gotta go and do it, man. I gotta just gotta go and commit, man.
I did it one time, but I was living in Chicago, could not do it. That wind hit my head. Oh, that was something else.
Listen, I can only imagine. Because long story short, I got stuck in the cold because I partied too hard on the coldest day of the year and left my purse in the building. And it was like in the teens and the wind was blowing and the building was locked and couldn't get in touch with nobody. So I can only imagine what your bald head would do in Chicago.
Oh, yes.
That right there that was not a pleasant experience. But I'm so happy. Look, Daryl, we just kind of had a little conversation going, so I didn't even do my official greetings.
Oh, that's good.
Let me back up and say to everyone watching us, good evening. I thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, this is the show where we are recording live, so you amazing people can engage in the conversation with us via the YouTube chat. So if you are watching via another platform, please and want to be a part of the conversation, jump on over to YouTube at thassawoman so that you can be a part of the talk. And if you are on YouTube, please, sir, please, ma'am, please drop us comments and or questions throughout the talk. I've been seeing the hearts pop up. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And you guys see the energy is already revved up. So we ready. Black History Month. Look, we ready.
Well, Tammy, I know you was ready. I know you were ready. You was partying everywhere, wasn't you?
Woo! Look, I've been getting it in. And look, I just learned today. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all how unplugged. See, y'all, look, that's okay. Life is about going off script. I'm so unplugged from the Matrix. I didn't even realize that there's a shutdown going on with the government right now. So I was like, wait, what? A government shutdown going on for how long? And I was told since Friday. I was like, oh, okay. So thank God, yours truly, who has to travel this weekend to Savannah, will be traveling by car. So she does not have to deal with TSA at this time. So, but I do send my prayers and well wishes for this, whatever this is, because it's crazy right now. It's crazy. But I do want to ask to the audience also, if you enjoying our content, please support us by giving us a like button and sharing this with others. And I want to give you guys an update. Mark your calendars. This is for the men. Yes, the men only. We are having our first men's transformational conference where we're going to have amazing speakers and therapists, and we're just going to create a safe space for men to have the real talk that we're having right here, but in person. So I'm hoping that my West Coast crew, my VA crew, my Chicago crew gonna be in town with us. Basically the whole crew here. This was kind of why I started Real Talk with the men. Because I wanted to make it a live event. So be on the lookout. Follow me at thassawoman for more details. I'm getting everything together so that we can start advertising it. There will be sponsorship available as well as men only. Yes, sorry, ladies, men only vendor opportunities. So you guys, that as everyone see, this is the third Wednesday of the month. I have the crew with me, the crew who shared the platform with the ladies last month, which the feedback on that was phenomenal. So to the ladies, we shout them out. Men, I thank you for sharing it with them. But talk to me, how you guys doing this evening? How you guys doing? Talk to me.
Long day, long week.
It's only Wednesday.
What you say, Daryl?
It's only Wednesday.
Long.
There, you must don't have a corporate job to go to, because I feel like William right now, man. I feel like I don't know what is going on. Like I can use
make it to the show because every time I'm about to get off, here comes somebody calling in with emergency. Every single time. Remember, I'm in cybersecurity.
Oh,
so I was like, oh, and I hate to say this, I disconnected the call. I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm out of here. I'm like, not this time.
Wow.
Somebody gonna be on your neck because they watching. Somebody watching and be like,
I know. Somebody gonna tell me.
Look, you didn't advertise. Look, you didn't post this on your page, did you? Be like, oh, we see where he's at. That's why he disconnected the call.
Yep.
Oh.
You know what, Daryl, you might need to come give us a talk on cybersecurity. I mean, I find that a very interesting field. I know it's a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and especially in the world of AI. I think we were messing with Shelly about his little AI videos that he be putting up. Shelly,
I need to check those out then.
Huh?
I need to check those out.
Shelly is hilarious.
You seen him, Troy?
Yeah, I see some of his posts and I was like, yo, this guy is wild.
Hey.
He stays 10 toes down all the time. He be trolling.
Yeah, I just be needing something to do. That's all.
Trolling him.
Oh, yeah, but I love it. Hey, you gotta entertain yourself some kind of way, right? Help keep you out of trouble.
Yeah,
life is tough enough.
Definitely.
Listen, y'all have no idea. It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot going on. So several things that I wanted to. Before we get it, actually, let me take my high energy out, bring it down for a second, because I did want to take a moment to acknowledge the loss of Reverend Jesse Jackson. He transitioned yesterday at the age of 84. Apparently, he was diagnosed with progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP, which is a rare neurodegenerative disorder. And he initially was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2017. And later his condition was updated to PSP, which affects balance, walking, and swallowing, which he managed the condition for over a decade before his transition. So we send his family our prayers and our condolences. And also, as a little 70s baby, I grew up watching Robert Duvall, and yeah, he transitioned, but he was the ripe old age of 95. So it's kind of hard to be sad about that one. But he did some really good movies. So condolences to his family as well. May they both rest in power. But I got a pop quiz. What's one of your favorite Robert Duvall movies? And don't say the obvious.
What, The Godfather? That's not my favorite one. That's not my favorite one. The Smell of Napalm. Oh, what's that? What's the name of that movie? He's a colonel. Oh, Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I heard of that. I don't think I saw that one.
You have to see it as a young Lawrence Fishburne is in there too.
Oh,
got a lot of actors that was not well known, and now they are in that movie.
Oh, sweet. Apocalypse Now. Yeah. Okay, I have to look that up.
Forget he was in Colors.
Which one? Colors.
I forgot about that.
He did play in Colors.
Oh, yeah, he was that cop.
Yeah.
Now look, I need to go back and watch that movie. Like that was the movie back in the day. West Coast.
Colors.
Mm-hmm. Ice-T theme music.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm showing my age. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. We proud to listen. We proud to show our age. Troy, Rondi, Shelly, one of you have one?
I won't say Colors. That's it.
Colors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name of the movie, but he's in he's playing an older gentleman, and these young kids come. He's eating at like a little shack or diner, and these young teenage boys come in messing with him, and he put them through it. Ooh, he put them through it. They pull out a knife. He take the knife from them. Oh, he beat them down, and it was just. I thought it was so appropriate for this time of year now, because sometimes younger folks kind of don't have the same respectfulness, you know, and I wish I knew the name of the movie. I think watching something about his death, and they was playing some clips of his movies, and I was like, ooh, I never seen that, but I want to see that one.
Oh, you talking about them little YNs? He had to put the little YNs down.
I'm not sure if they was true YNs. They might have been WNs. You know, YNs ain't going for none of that stuff that he was trying to put on them, you know. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, look, when you find out that movie, text me so I can try to see it as well. I love.
For sure.
Listen, I love my couch time. I might be the only person in the world who appreciates her time on. I do a whole lot of Netflix and chilling. Troy, you got one?
I mean, really and truly, I had to go back and look. I was like, man, like what movies? You know, he's been in a lot of movies. And so like one of the, I mean, he got a few of them. I didn't realize dude was in John Q. Did you remember that?
Oh yeah,
it was.
He was.
He was a cop again. He was a cop.
What?
He was a detective. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had to look it up because I didn't know. I was like, oh, and I love that movie, but I didn't realize he was in there. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really see that's these conversations. Well, one of my favorite movies, because I am an action junkie, and that's why I love sports cars. And I would love to have me a 67 Shelby. What movie am I talking about?
Going in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I love that movie too.
Yeah, that's mine. Like Eleanor, I was like, I would love to have me an Eleanor.
Yeah, you're gonna make me go and watch that again. I love that movie.
I know. You know what? Since I'm talking about it, I think I'm gonna have to watch it again too. Although, even though I like the Shelby, the 67 Shelby, I've always wanted a canary yellow 442 with a white drop top. Yeah. Look, I'm a Florida girl. Like they into the old school don't. So I still, I still got that in me. All right.
Got one?
Huh?
Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, you got listen, I'm planning my trip to Cali in April. But I gotta
you gotta meet me in North Carolina for that.
Oh, listen, when? Because I go there in August. No, I go there in July.
I just came back, so we had to plan that.
Okay, listen, say less. I love old school. I do. Look, yes. Okay, so in honor of February being Black History Month, which I have representation of it on the line. I love it. I will share a little Black history fact that you may or may not know, in which this is one I did not know, so don't judge me. But there's a poem called Bars Fight, and it was written by poet and activist Lucy Terry in 1746. It was the first known poem written by a Black American. Terry was enslaved in Rhode Island as a toddler, but became free at age 26 after marrying a free Black man. So that's that was a new one to me. I didn't know that one. In fact, I meant to look up her picture, but I don't know if they would have a picture of her. And so in our mental health tip today is encouraging you to be kind to yourself. Most of us have a harsh inner critic in our heads who works overtime, but that critical voice only increases our stress, triggering the fight or flight response at the same one as sarcastic words from another person does. So to feel happier, we need to replace that inner critic voice with a kinder, more compassionate voice. As studies show that self-compassion is a source of eudaimonic happiness, which is the kind of happiness associated with purpose and meaning in life, while our knee-jerk reactions may be to self-criticize, like, how could you let this get to this point? You're so inept, etc. We fare better when we mentally treat ourselves with kindness like we would a friend. And know this, you wouldn't let a friend talk to you or a person talk to you a certain way. So be mindful of how you speak to yourself. Now, our little fun food fact for today, which is interesting to me because the two topics of the day that follow it, I was like, oh, this is crazy. The fun food fact for today is National Drink Wine Day, which is an adult beverage day to remind us to unwind after a long day and have a glass of wine. So whether you like red, white, or blush, this is your reminder to treat yourself. Also, I'm going to say supposedly, allegedly, wine does also have benefits. It's moderate drinkers of wine have lower risk of liver disease, type 2 diabetes, certain kinds of cancers, heart attack, and stroke. It can also reduce our bad cholesterol, which is the LDL, and increase the good HDL. So, and the reason that I say it's interesting because today is Ash Wednesday. So Ash Wednesday marks the start of Lent, which any of you guys giving up anything for Lent? Okay. I guess silence gives consent. Silence would be a hard no. Okay. God, no. I mean, still not. Yeah, I think, okay. All right. So
now, when I used to go to a Catholic school, yeah, I used to abide by their rules.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is Lent? I don't know if I heard that.
Oh, you're not familiar with Lent, Shelly?
No.
What you mean?
Don't worry, neither am I.
You straight from the ATLH.
Ooh, I'm from Colorado. I don't know nothing about no Lent.
Oh Lord!
I just moved here a few years ago.
Colorado?
Yeah. Is it what?
I ain't know they have black people in Colorado.
And it ain't not. I ain't gonna say it ain't nothing but we deep. Colorado is we done made headlines many years.
Oh wow! Yeah. I just thought they had the football and basketball. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's we out there.
Hey, it's a little Black History moment.
We out there for real.
Didn't they I just saw something about an avalanche just killed people. Was that in Colorado?
No, that was in
California.
No, that was here. That was up here in Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe. Where is that?
Lake Tahoe,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, ain't this like you?
I think
it's just east of us. It's a couple hours east of we're here in California in Oakland. It's about a 2 hour drive of us, about a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive.
Okay. So yeah, that's sad to hear. So I hope everything is okay. Okay, so corporate tea put in the chat, it's not the wine, it's the grapes that have the benefit. So I guess corporate tea is saying have some grapes on and unwind, but factor that in. But yeah, no, Shelly, Lent, for my knowledge, I always hear people talk about Lent. They give up something for like 40 days. So like some people may give up drinking.
Who established Lent? Like, what is that? I heard Ronnie say Catholic. It's a Catholic holiday.
Yeah, Lent is basically Catholic. That's where Lent came from.
Who's Catholic?
I went to a Catholic school. That's about it.
You know what's really interesting is that there's a pretty important Catholic holiday, our religious thing, but today is also the first day of Ramadan, and so for our Muslim brothers who are starting their fast, I think a lot of them might have started it this morning. So you fast for a whole month, or you don't eat during the light hours, and you only eat during the night hours.
Right.
And also, it's also the Chinese New Year.
Lunar, yeah. Lunar New Year.
What, Randy? You all in my script. Okay, go ahead.
I know. I'm
You're the host for the night. Okay, Randy, you got it, sir.
I'm gonna shut up.
No. This is good. This is y'all night. Oh, and I tell you, open range.
What's going on in Trinidad? Then there's something going on in Trinidad as
Carnival.
Okay.
Carnival.
Yeah, and just like New Orleans got Mardi Gras going on right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so February is a hot month. It's a lot going on in the month of February. Love it. But Rhonda, yes. Okay, so Shelly, so you got a little understanding of Lent. I can't intelligently talk about Lent. I hear people talk about it, but I've never celebrated it or practiced it. So I just know people give up something.
Or they give up beef. They want to eat fish.
But okay, see, that's where people put different rules on things. See, interpretation. Because I think when I've always heard people talk about Lent, they're like, oh, I think I'm going to give up sweets for 40 days. Oh, I'm going to give up alcohol for 40 days. I'm going to give. Yeah, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Learn something new.
Like I said, I went to Catholic school. One thing about Catholic school, one thing I did like about their church, when they start on time, they finish on time.
And that's like in 30 minutes, right?
30 minutes, that's it. I go to my black church, I don't know when I'm going to be leaving. Okay.
Stop. I'm trying to, that's a loaded comment right there. Because you are so right. I've gone to some church services. I'm like, they don't even understand, especially in today's time. You get 2 hours of my time. You go for 2 hours, we done. And then when they have their little programs and stuff like that, I'm like, Oh, and then I grew up Baptist, so they would have Sunday school, morning service, afternoon service, communion and washing of the feet and all that. Yeah, our people love to spend time in church. Just saying, but it's all good.
Yeah, we also like to have white Jesus on the stained glass too, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Y'all ain't heard that from me.
What they say, black folks hate everything about slavery except Christianity.
Ooh, I ain't never heard that one. I like that one.
Oh my gosh, Shelly, no, I like that though. Listen.
X.
They hate everything about slavery but Christianity.
Except Christianity.
Listen.
It's a strong weapon. That's a strong weapon. I'm gonna tell you. Been wielding it for years.
Hey, it works. I can't knock their hustle.
It does work.
Listen, see, y'all finna
don't have a heart attack. Pray for us. You know.
No. You're not gonna. No, I'm not gonna have a heart attack. You're gonna open up a can of worms because I'm gonna ride that train with you guys. We gonna all ride off into the sunset together. Cause I feel like God is weaponized. I feel like the word is enslaving. I mean, there's words of encouragement in there, but it you may get one line of encouragement, but then man done inserted something else to wipe that out in a sense. So it's like, where's the empowerment?
Yeah. So and where are the lies? You say you're a Christian, but you cannot stand people of color. Did I miss something there?
I see Reverend came to preach. He came to preach today. I see what we about to do.
And I'm gonna be the amen corner. You know, I'm gonna be the amen corner preach, sir. Preach. Look, but it's true. It's true.
Well, it's the sad part about it. I remember when President Obama was president, they called him every single thing. They would not pray for him like they're praying for the other man. Okay, who's supposed to be the leader, the savior for them. And it kills me when I think about it. You would not pray for Obama and the country. You guys called him a Muslim. You called him so many different things. But and I'm going to say this, a pedophile for president, a rapist for president. This guy here, we're going to lay our hands on him. And that's what really turned me off. A lot of these so-called, what's the name, Paula White, a whole bunch of these
white evangelicals.
Yes.
Evangelicals, yeah.
Yeah, evangelicals.
Don't forget those black preachers. Don't forget those black preachers. And let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it all. Let's talk about the black preachers that laid hands on them too.
Yeah.
Because they thought they was going to get a handout. Let's get it right. Because I'm going to say this. I can say this. You know, I grew up, my grandfather, my uncle, my cousin is running our family church now. But there's a difference. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong. Those black ministers and HBCUs, presidents, all that stuff, they just sacrifice everything that Martin Luther King and them did, shucking and jiving. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that too. All the shucking and jiving.
They sold their soul for money.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's so funny that we having this conversation because I just said something to my coworker today. There's a text that I see on a regular basis from a pastor, and every time he sends the text out, he always ends it with, remember to pay your tithes and offering and send a love offering to the pastor directly. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, so you got tithes, offering, and love offering? Who they working for? I mean, like, the manipulation. Say that again, Troy.
I said it's good business. It's
Hold
good
it.
business. I mean, listen, you know, good business. If you anywhere they're charismatic and got a few words and you can do a few times, you in there. It don't take much. I hate to say it, but like, y'all know I ain't lying. You know, it is. You know, it don't take much. You know what I'm saying? You can get a whole lot of weak flock members, you know, with no problem, and they'll give you everything because they think you know something they don't. Just saying.
And not only know something you don't, they have people convinced that they the only way to God. That's the problem. They have them convinced. And you know what? I have said it before, and I think I put it up on like one of my stories, and I got a couple people to DM me like it's a lie. But I'm like, God is in everybody. God is one, it's only one creation. It's one creation. This is one God. He's a piece of him is fragmented into each and every living person. So all this other control stuff and people thinking, oh, you gotta have, and I'm not trying to bash, people's safety nets, but I'm not seeing where a lot of people are being empowered by these safety nets, if that makes sense, what I just said. Well, in other words, sense. I think people are supposed to be going for encouragement and empowerment, and I'm not seeing where people are being encouraged and empowered.
And I agree, because to me, a pastor who has Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, private jets, and you look at the community, the people who starve in the community, the poor in the community, do something for them in the community. You preach a good game, but show me something totally different. Why you need a private jet?
Why you know, the sad part is today it ain't even a good game they preach. They preach about paying your tithes and getting blessed through payments. So they ain't lying to no one in there.
No.
They told them the truth.
I need $10,000. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, if you want to stay, you gotta pay. So it ain't. Hey,
it's sad.
If you fall, it ain't even sad. If you fall for it, then it's what it is.
He said, if you want to stay, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm already. If you want to stay, you gotta pay. I was thinking you would have said, if you want to stay, you gotta pray. You said, no, you got to stay, you got to pay.
Hey, that's what you said. Hey, a love offering. Show me some love. Yeah.
But that's true, because some pastors will not show people. Listen, some people's, I'm just go ahead and call it out. Some people's connection to the pastor is based on how much they giving him. Let's keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna name a church, okay? But the Celebrity Center.
It's in Atlanta.
Oh, that's one of them too. Okay, but
let's get it. I used to live there. So I know.
You know, Celebrity
Eddie Long.
And you know what the sad part about Eddie Long? See, this is how sad the church is. Okay, I'm going to get on my pedestal right now. The church members knew what Eddie Long was doing, but they didn't care because the money he was bringing to the church. They knew what that man was doing. But that's my pastor. But the money was more important to them. Instead of
let me tell y'all something about Eddie Long and Creflo Dollar. One thing I learned when I moved here in 98. Mm-hmm. One thing I learned, y'all remember the scene from In Living Color when the sister would say, nobody better not ever say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins. When I tell you, I learned real fast, you do not say nothing bad about them two leaders right there, because their members will be ready to fight you.
Same thing with TD Jakes members. They're about to jump on me.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Tavia put when she put the Amish do Lent also. It's a time of fasting, but she put watch the movie Black Church Incorporated. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. And get, since we talking about the church, so did y'all I know Shelly saw it. It ain't nothing that passed the internet that Shelly don't see. I know y'all saw the Drewski video.
Mm-hmm. The who video?
Drewski.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with it? About it last week, but since y'all brought up the church, what y'all got to say about it?
But he's right. That's it's a show. It's a show. That's all it is now.
It is, and I mean, he kind of nailed it. I mean, he nailed it. He nailed it, and that people was pissed off because he told some truths. He told some truths, especially about some of those mega churches. I think you really, I think the little hometown stuff is a little bit different, but but yeah, those larger churches, man, like, I don't know. It's a lot. I mean, I think all of them got some corruption.
But the mega
but
church,
also
mega church,
not every church is like that. We can't just talk. We can talk about the other, but there are some churches that are really trying to empower people and help the community and things to that nature. But just like we say, kids model what they see. So they didn't just get that way overnight. Somebody showed them how to do it, right? Somebody showed them the senior pastor. Somebody showed them how to do it. But there's some churches and I'm not boosting up my cousin, but he got a small church. He got a small congregation in North Carolina. I went there. I haven't been to my home church in 20-some years since my uncle died. And we went up in there Easter. Man, we was out of there in about an hour. And he just talked and he prayed and that was it. Didn't ask for nothing, because where they lived at, it was it's a poor area. It's he was giving the word. That's it. And then he fed them. Fed the people. So it's not everybody. But
we know
the ones that's out there make it bad for everybody else and it turns people off. I got turned off from church long time ago, and this is just something I share with you guys, and this is my story, I grew up with domestic violence, and my mom was in the church, and it was the family church in New York and stuff like that. My dad and his grandfather, everybody went to the church. So when my mom died, the minister and the deacons, we wasn't dealing with my dad. You traditionally the family sits over here and this, that, that's the tradition when you go to a funeral and all that stuff. So when my mom died, I didn't sit with my dad. You know what I mean? And the minister's talking about, well, that's tradition. I said, let me tell you something. I said, did we pay for this? I said, y'all charged us. We members. My mom and dad been members for years. And I said, if you don't go in there, they took us outside, took me and my brother outside of the church before the funeral started and said, if y'all don't sit on that side, I said, if you don't go back up in there and do the eulogy and preach like we're doing, I'll shut this whole place down. I promise you I said that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go. We won't have no funeral. Oh no, that's not what we saying. I said, my mom died and y'all talking about protocol. I don't care about no protocol. I care about no protocol. Going in preaching, it is what it is. Everybody knew who my dad was. Ain't no secrets. Why y'all trying to play secrets? My mom called you plenty of times when there was some domestic violence. Right? I won't hear that. So when that's what turned me off. For a long time. I pray. I believe in God. I was raised in the church. Don't get me wrong. I pray every night. I'm praying right now because I'm going through some stuff. If I didn't have prayer or belief in God, I wouldn't be here right now because of my situation, right? So, but that's my story. And I was like, when I see people try to tell me, oh, you should be at church on Sunday. Man, if you don't get out of the way, I'm washing my car. Don't go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock anybody who does what they do, but don't push nothing on me. If I want to come, I'm gonna come. Right. And that's just what it is nowadays. It's ridiculous. It's a show, like everybody says, a show.
It's a show. Daryl, you were getting ready to talk before William. You want to go ahead and say what you were going to say? Well,
it's the sad part. Like he said, there's some good churches. What I think is a good church, I can talk to my preacher. We had 20 bodyguards around him. If I should be able to talk to my pastor anytime. I should have to set an appointment for 2 months. In 2 months, I might be gone in 2 months. The sad part of it about some of these churches too, once again, it's a church in Dallas, I ain't gonna name it. They want your W-2, a copy of W-2. Atlanta. And they take your tithes out direct deposit. So if you do miss church, I'm telling you.
Man, that's on another level. I thought I was gonna die when they put the card readers in there, but now you know what I'm saying, you got W-2s and you're doing direct deposits.
They want to make sure how much we can have our 10%.
Listen, I know we ain't supposed to say the N-word, but I wish I wouldn't. I wish he would. I wish he would. I promise you. I wish somebody would put it on some.
And that's why I did not join that church. I could not believe it. I'm like, you got lost your effing mind.
Oh, somebody would take my money out before that. We already got scammers out
here. William, it would happen if you signed it. If you give them your bank account information, that's what they gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. I wish somebody would ask me that. I wish somebody would. You coming to church, man? You would kick rocks.
I guess that's the whole reason why I brought this up, is because, like, as we can see, there's a lot of issues within the community, and I think that, you know, I truly think the church is a beautiful thing for folks, in the sense that, like, there's a lot of positivity that can come from it, and I do think that, like, if you know, believe together and you pray together, you guys are on, at least if you guys are on the same wave, you guys are on the same belief system. I see more harm than, you know, I mean, more good than harm oftentimes. But what I also am saying is, I also see where we've kind of cowered, in the sense that, like, the church has made us very, very docile, very, very, very kind of meek and weak, in the sense, because nobody ever really stands up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for anything, and we pray about it rather than fighting back for things that we should probably fight back for. And so we've just become like, oh, we're just gonna pray about it. You can kill all of us. We're just gonna pray about it. Oh, we're just gonna pray it away, rather than being, you know, like standing 10 toes down and being more, you know, vigilant about things that happen. And so I guess that's why I'm bringing it up. And I think it's also interesting how, you know, psychologically we have allowed we still allow white Jesus to this day. Like, you know, we know that ain't what this man would have looked like, or this, you know, we know this, but yet we still promote that. Which then every time I'm in here and I'm praying and everything, right, in this temple, in this spot, and I look over to the side and I see my white savior. You see, and psychologically, what does that do to a person, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's subconscious probably, but like when you really, that's all I'm bringing up. It's just the fact that we still kind of have those same things today, and we don't really talk about them.
What's worse is
it is Black History Month, bro.
They teach that Bible, and the Bible itself say what he looked like in his complexion, and they don't follow that. So how could you follow a man who preached the Bible and don't follow the Bible? One, and two, I think a lot of people ain't in the church anymore, because church are black women. That's y'all's husband now. So men, I don't think men are in the church, because that's church is almost every woman's husband now.
Use a lie.
99% of women, if they in the God in church every week, believe me, they gonna let you know God come first, church come first. They know I'm gonna say nothing because I gotta go to church and the pastor said I gotta do this, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Corp T, hold on, let me say this. Corporate T, tell me what you mean. Put in the chat why you put close the doors, because I want to make sure I get the right context for that, if you still listening. Shelly, first of all, okay, y'all, that right there is a serious programming, and this is where a lot of this stuff needs to be unlearned. People really need to be taught the truth, and the truth is, like I said earlier, God is in each and every one of us. So this having to submit to your pastor, as far as you got to be the church and you got to do this and that is draining. That is draining. And I can see, and then of course then they're gonna put the scripture on you, don't be unequally yoked. You know they're gonna bring that to you. They gonna oh, Marvin Sapp. Oh, that's right. Marvin Sapp with closing the doors. Yeah. Y'all know that was a thing. It's just too much. And you do know the one time that Jesus was pissed off in the Bible was when
the church,
he went into the temples, because they had made it into a business, which is what's going on today. Let's just go ahead and put it out there.
Yep, for sure.
So
the tapes, the books.
So So what does that say? Let's go a little deeper. That means there's a lot of people that's codependent on the church. The church has made people codependent on them. So when something gets disappointed or something comes out, no, I don't think that's Reverend John. I don't know. I don't think he would do that. But it's right there in their face. And that's the codependency that Troy was talking about too. Is just about codependency now. And same thing what Shelley was saying about women in the church. That where do you think most of the affairs happen at? Women cheat at the church.
Yeah.
And
this might just be me, but I know I'm not gonna work. Let me see what I work. I'm not gonna work 60 hours a week, bring home all my money, provide for everything, and when we sit down, she tell me let's thank God for providing this food. I'm like, no, I went to work for this one. I didn't see no one at the plant with me at all. I didn't see no one in the grocery store, nothing that.
That's that butter love.
I gotta slightly disagree with you on that one.
But I mean, just think about how can you think? I mean, you could thank God for. I just don't agree with that because he didn't do this. Even people that go to school all their life, get the job of their dream, and say thank God for this. No, you went to school, you studied, you sacrificed, you went and took that test, you passed that test, you went to the interview. There was 1,000 people in that interview with you. What did God feel about them? He didn't like them as much? Or who are they to thank? Thank God for not getting me this job. He knew I was something better next year. What?
Shelley, so you saying basically it's like Santa Claus.
100%. Not that he don't exist. I believe in God. I know God. I know there's a supreme architect out there provided all this for us, but he gave us free will and he gave us dominion over the earth. So everything we create out of this comes from us.
So you don't believe God is in you?
I said I believe God is in everyone. I believe he created all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even with that, if you believe he's in everyone and you're giving thanks to God, you really are giving thanks to yourself.
Oh, exactly. So then 100% 1 and 2, if God is all omnipotent and does everything, why when bad stuff happens, people don't be like, thank you, Lord, for that. You must have had a plan.
What they do say that?
Huh?
What they do say that? Thank you.
I've never heard no one take an ill thing. They'll say, oh, the devil's on me. No, I thought God was in charge.
No. Some people say that and say,
like, who
there's a purpose here. There's a purpose. Some people think it's a purpose. That's all. It's just, hey, this happened to me. I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna grow from it. It's gonna strengthen me.
Yeah, to a certain extent of the purpose. Let it be something like death or children being injured. No one's saying God wanted that for that child.
Well, I agree with you because we can't think as God thinks, put it that way. Because if I try to think that way, because I used to believe in God, to be honest with you, because to me it didn't make sense. All the racism, kids starving, or how the diseases we have out here. Why, God? Can you explain this to me? I asked God, why you let a man shoot my father right in front of me and kill him? That's when I stopped believing in God right there.
The people that got shot in the church was praying to God.
Exactly. It's we can't make sense out of it. And like you said, it's the devil. But the devil have dominion over God.
Yeah, they said God's more powerful than the devil.
Yes. He's an angel.
And if God know the devil's out here doing this and he allows it, then that means God wanted it to happen. If I know my kid's finna go do some dirt and I don't stop him, that means I wanted him to go do the dirt. I mean, I just think logically. I don't think fairy tale. I know he's out there. I know I know someone created all this, but I can't say he knows everything and he's watching every move and everything that happens to us. He knows it's gonna happen and wants it to happen. I don't want a father that watched me go through what I just went through. That ain't my daddy. You just seen me go through all this and you didn't do nothing. Or in my childhood, stuff I did to people, you watch me do that to him? Like, come on now. And what? Come on, we have to be real.
Well, I'm gonna say in the fairy tale, but somebody the chat is saying God always first. Shelley sounded atheist. I have heard people claim bad things as God will, and they say this talk done took a wild turn.
Yeah, but no one's atheist, because even atheists believe it came from somewhere. They just don't admit God.
They believe in the universe.
Right. They'll blame the universe. That's still God.
Okay. All right. This was interesting.
Yeah, and y'all done gave a man a name who was here before letters was invented. So who named him?
Well, that's why some will say I am, because he is I am. Which
there was no letters then. He didn't say that. You can't tell that man what his name is. What? Y'all call him Jesus. The letter J just got invented in 1465. So I know it don't say that in no script. Like, come on, like what? Don't he say don't use his name in vain? Well, we know there were no J's until the 1400s. So we know his name ain't Jesus. The letter wasn't even invented till 1465.
1465.
And God is 2,000 years old. What was going on before? Not God, Jesus. What was going on 3,000 years ago? We're you know what I'm saying? Like we have to live in reality, not, I hate to be the one to say what people are afraid to say because they think something gonna happen to them. Something happened to you every day. And if it do happen, he wanted it to happen. So say thank you. It's like, what? So I'm not atheist. I know he's there. I've been stuff has happened to me that I know someone pulled me through. I've died in stuff in my life before that I know I spoke to a higher power. And this is 100% facts. But I know he ain't sitting there watching everybody and he wants all this bad to happen. And no.
Well, it's like football games. It's like football games, which I never understood sports. Thank Jesus. So Jesus put them for the Bears, but not for the Giants. You know?
And that's my point. You can't say thank you for this job because the dude that didn't get the job, he gonna go home and have to tell his wife he didn't get it, and they finna get evicted. What? Or take it back to slavery. We was asking God for freedom. The slave master was asking God to keep us as slaves. Whose prayer did he answer? Obviously, the slave master, because we stayed in slavery. And that's who you got free and still said thank you. I done lost all my family. We inbred because he breded us with each other. And thank you. Like, come on now. And that ain't no atheist. That's just real talk. I think people just it's cognitive dissonance. We've been taught it so long, and we fear everything in this society. If you don't do good in school, you fail. You don't follow the law, you go to jail. You don't do what God say, you go to hell. Everything fear-based.
Yeah, that's a good fear-based because I don't want to go to hell. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people be like, "Oh, Butter's tripping." Well, we living in hell. What? Didn't he say he gave the devil dominion over the earth or cast him down the earth? So we're in hell.
I was gonna say I don't recall him giving dominion to the devil.
Yeah, but he cast him down to earth to rule the earth. So we in hell.
He didn't ask him. He cast him out of heaven, right? He cast him out of
heaven, but he didn't.
And send him to earth, and the fallen were here, and here we are.
So Shelley, now I'm getting ready to change this subject, but I just gotta say this: you read a lot, so I know you know universal laws,
right?
And I know you know consciousness,
yes.
And I know you know that oh Lord,
thank you. Lord said we created because it's universal law. We create our environment. We do. No man, we do. We do.
Octavia, don't retract it. Octavia, you put now he in the White House when you talking about the devil.
Yeah, he sure ain't. Y'all didn't say that with Biden when he was like, don't start on the president now, or don't y'all. If God, y'all didn't say that with Barack when he was doing the LGBT alphabet, because the Bible say talk against that. So people, we got part-time Christians, they pick and choose when they want to be a Christian. I bet every Christian will to church, come home, cuss the driver out for cutting them off. Cuss their boss out, do everything. Dare the neighbor across the street to do something, wish she would, I'll go there and beat that beanie down. But be right in church, Lord help it. Like, come on now. You gotta stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And that's why the pastor gets love offerings. And he in a Bentley, and you gotta pay to have your funeral at his church.
I was not ready for this conversation.
Or it's a tornado and the church doors is locked. He in his mansion. We ain't opening my church. Shit. Well, I'm gonna still give him my money Monday. Now we gonna pay this bill, and what's left, you can go feel good about it. That white man ain't gonna pay.
I'm gonna share this with you, Shelly.
You gave it to God. Your light will be on. Don't worry.
Hey, Shelly.
Hold on, they're all trying to talk.
500 BC.
Huh?
Letters came about around 500 BC.
Okay, God is millions of years old.
No, but you said
I said the letter J didn't come out. I didn't say letters, and it wasn't English that was 500 BC.
No,
because it wasn't. So you can't say, well, we just created it to English. How you create a language that wasn't? In the beginning, we didn't speak words. If you go to Africa, or the Africans say their ancestors came from the West, we spoke through us. We didn't have no words.
They did have words.
No, they I'm talking in the beginning. We spoke, what's it called, telepathy. Well, no, we didn't have to talk. We knew what it was. You go to tribes in Africa now, don't talk. They know what it is. And they ain't talking no English.
I'm gonna give you a hug. Shelly, I'm gonna give you a hug.
No, people don't want to do.
A lot of trauma. Shelly,
I ain't got no trauma. This is only in America. There's Jesus. There's nowhere else there's Jesus. You go to Africa, they ain't never heard of him. And if they did, people took them over there.
Heard of Jesus? Africans are one of the most religious people in the world.
Because the other man went over there and taught them the word. It wasn't because before he went over there, it wasn't no Jesus. And they've been living in harmony for centuries before that man got over there.
I would not say harmony for centuries because we sold our own people in slavery.
I mean, but that's life though. There's good and bad, and that's life. That's not a bad thing that we war with them people or them. That's just life. I'm talking about there wasn't no Jesus. There wasn't no Jesus.
But they said it was a man before Jesus and he was black.
Yeah, but you got to think before Jesus, it was Zeus. Before Zeus, it was this guy. Before then, the Egyptians had a god. Everyone had a creation story. That's all I'm saying. Everyone had a creation story since the beginning of time. So why you let them change the name 15 times and now you want to go with that? I don't understand it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so hold on. Let me read these comments because Shelly, okay, so listen. The other Tammi, you put the other devils there were other devils, but this one is a little worse than the others. But then Lisa put he's comical at blue cap, but speaking truth. So you got someone supporting you.
And y'all say there were other devils, but this one's worse. How is there worse? If you the devil, you the devil. If I kill this man because I shot him 30 times and you kill a man because you pushed him down the stairs, am I worse? We both killed a man.
Okay.
The intention was to cause death. We both caused death. I just did do my way. You did it your way. So I'm the worst. He's the worst devil. They all devils.
Okay. So
are there better gods? Where's the better God if there's worse devils?
You go have people pissed off.
Hey, better than being pissed off. So leave it alone.
Okay, but hold on now, because Azeo, and I don't know how this is actually being pronounced. I love the name though. I'm sure it's a goddess or a god name. Ethiopia is in Africa, right? Mm-hmm. They are some of the oldest Christians in the world.
Yeah, oldest Christians. That's it. Oldest Christians. Before Christianity, what was there?
That's right.
That's all I'm saying is before Christianity, there was something else.
That's where you got laws and universal laws and spirituality. Just like think about with Haiti, how they kept, they protected their land. I mean,
and it wasn't through Jesus. The Zulus wasn't fighting for Jesus. The Knights and the Grand Templars, all them, they weren't. Come on now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They weren't fighting for Jesus. They had their own beliefs and they ruled happily with their beliefs. So I'm not saying that there's no right or wrong in the situation. It's all just belief. And no one has ever talked to them. From centuries of us being in this country, we've been waiting on him. Cut the crap.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's how you feel.
I was not ready for this. Troy, you was a little troublemaker tonight.
Hey, Troy, he keep me in the mess. That's why he's my gasoline. He'll say something, I'm gonna go left with it, and he be like, boy, that Shelly, he gonna get him going. Tell him about the
but Shelly, you're right.
And then I sit back.
And I'm the bad guy now. I'm the one talking about. But ain't that what Jesus was? He was the one talking about.
But I have a question then, because Shelly, you're right. Because I did some research about the letter J by the Italians. So Jesus' name it started with, I can't even pronounce it. It was Lesus.
Mm-hmm. And they changed it, and he specifically said, "Do not play with my name." And y'all changed it, and you worship him. So you think he happy?
Well, he's in the love consciousness of love. So
so then he should have loved when my brother got killed. Where was the love? Or was that meant to be? Not my brother in real life, because it didn't happen. Let me not put it on him. But you know what I'm saying? Or let's do the Epstein file. Where was he with all them little girls? So it's not, you can't say one day is love and the next day stuff happens. Like if it's either or, then I should be able to go do dirt, and after I do my dirt, come back and say, I'm sorry, Father. He forgive me. Then I go lay another man down next week, get his little change. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, was this supposed to be today's topic?
No, Troy threw this out here.
That's what I said. Troy knows what he's doing.
Troy threw this out here. God, but hold on, I can't leave this topic without saying this. And when you was talking about the people cursing and stuff like that, there was a pastor who responded to Drewski's video in his pulpit. Troy shaking his head. He done heard. The dude sat in his pulpit. He like F Drewski with his fat A, B-A-N, in the pulpit.
And everyone said, yes, Lord, give our pastor the prayer to talk about this man. Call him out his name and everything. Because he's a loving God. Now pay me.
Yeah, it happened. And I ain't gonna lie, I was petty. I really try not to comment on stuff, but I think what got me was the fact that he said F Drewski with his fat A and him and Drewski the same size. So I was like, wait, aren't they the same size? That's all the comment. I'm like, how you gonna sit here and call the man fat? You fat. Y'all the same size. Boy, stop. But yeah, so we can go on and on with this talk. As a matter of fact, last week I did have the clergy on. And William, even to what you mentioned on domestic violence, because that was a continuation on that talk that kind of really started a couple months back. And the fact that you shared your story that like when your mother was going through and reached out, that is concerning because they are supposed to be there to help. And we can go on and on with this, but Shelly, I'm sending you love and light.
Listen, I've read the Bible cover to cover 3 times. So I don't want to preach a paragraph of a chapter. We could talk about the chapters the pastor won't preach about and where the truth is at. Or I'm going to say this. There's a movie on Tubi called For the Love of Money with Cat Williams. He talks about and lets the secret out of where the church came from and what his purpose is. And that's just a jewel for you. But yeah, I've read it cover to cover. And I
have too. Twice, not 3 times. I couldn't do it a 3rd time.
So,
Troy, somebody put in the chat, your face looked like a meme. Your face should be on a meme.
Hey, I'm over taking pictures of it now. I'm about to create it. But let's just not talk the Bible and only use the stuff that fits your narrative.
I love that because that's exactly what they do.
That's all they do.
A little bit of it. Then they change it. They flip it.
Now let's talk about men's talk.
Yeah. Because y'all keeping it. I'm gonna tell you how it's being kept going.
Let me start some new stuff.
How y'all feel about these filters on these women? That's what I want. I want men to talk about that.
Yo, Butter, you is wide open today. You wide open. That's that butter. That's that butter love. Yo, you wide open. You always talk about me. I'm the one that's wide open. I'm the one that's wide open.
Well, I thought we were just here to talk. Let's talk. What was you gonna say, Troy? You had the subject. Go ahead. Don't shake your head.
Nobody talk about that.
I didn't need to. All I knew is I just had to say a few words and you go run with it. So I already knew.
I just live in reality. That's all.
No, I don't.
So Tammi, what was our topic anyway?
I don't even know no more. I did have some questions, but hold on. I do want to get y'all take on the filters. Let's talk about that. That's a good one, Shelly. Let's talk about that. Because there's a guy that I follow that recently made the comment. He was asking women to post their real pictures because he was like, ladies, y'all have these filters. We don't even know what y'all really look like. So let's talk about that for a quick second.
Well, I'll go. But I think filters are all right. I think now women are starting to believe they look like that. And not in a bad sense, but anything you see over and over and do over and over, you start to believe it. And I think it's a bad thing because when they don't get the results in public, it's more of a disappointment, and then they go harder or fall into their depression. 1 and 2, I think it's messed up because I know, and I'm not speaking for me, a lot of men that we've seen girls online, talk to them, so got a million pictures from them. Then when we seen them, it was like, whoa, who is this?
Catfish big time, yeah.
And for women, just some free game because men ain't ish. We are still smash y'all, but you took away the test of being a wife. We like, oh, this ain't her. I done went on this date. I might as well knock her down, but I can't post her up.
Yo, you wide open. That's butter. That ain't Shelly. That's the butter. That's butter.
Am I lying though? Like, don't.
You're not lying.
Am I lying though?
No, he's right. He's still gonna smash him. Yeah, you're right.
No, it's a big fact.
Like you're right.
Yeah,
and they're gonna be like, I thought he liked me. Well, we did like what we saw. We were deceived. If I got the real you, I would have been accepted because a lot of women are still beautiful. They're still beautiful.
Right.
They just don't believe in themselves, and they're pretty enough. Where it's like, I would have wifed you naturally, but you fooled me. It's the disappointment now.
But you know what? What else comes with filters as well?
Troy's
attitude.
Because Troy know he know he in it. Where he at, I know he know.
I was telling my boys, it's like on some of that, I'm gonna get you sucker. You remember, like, because I mean, in real life, man,
cutting off everything.
Eyelashes be coming off, and all of a sudden, let me go to the bathroom, and all that face off, and all of that, that backside, all of it come off. You're like, what the hell is this? What do we like? You get deceived, and then you're like, what is? You're mad because I don't want that.
Well, let's talk about this now, okay? Because that's real. These women, matter of fact, I commented on this one lady post. I said, you know what? You're doing some false advertising. They put on these bodysuits. They make their body look so good. I'm like, hold it. When you take it off, what the man gonna think? When everything just come hanging out.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what he gonna think. He gonna be like, well, I'm here, so let me calm down. And I'll see her when I see her.
You still smash
oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, you wide open. You wide open today.
You gotta capitalize, son. You gotta.
And it just bothers me because we love y'all the way y'all are. I think, well, men I talk to, we more in love with the flaws. We like the flaw to tell the story. We like you the way you are, and we love when you clean up. We take clean up when we headed out. It's even better to be like, dang, look at my baby, she's showing out. But we like you the way you are.
Facts. So I'm gonna go into my little spill. Like when I first met my wife, she didn't have no makeup on, not maybe some lip gloss, and because I always thought when I was in college, man, the girls put all the makeup on. We at the party. I'm like, they gonna mess my shirt up. I gotta take the shirt to the cleaners and stuff. You done got all this stuff. So I was always an all natural. I like, because I want to see you like this all the time. Now, like you said, Shelly, when you go, she might put a little stuff on the face when we going out, but it's not too much. I require that. I don't want all that. I don't want that. Well, not require. Let me change my words. Yeah. Not require, but we've had that discussion and I don't need all that. We don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? But the turn on for a man is the natural. A real man wants to see who you are all the time. Good, bad, and indifferent. And they're going to accept it. Like you said, we like the flaws. I like the stretch marks.
Yeah, I love all the flaws.
That means I work something out.
Listen.
First of all, that little, what they call it? That little fufu?
Tiger stripe.
The fufu?
Fupa.
Yeah, that's more cushion for the pushing.
Yeah, love to rub on when you sleep. All that. This is mine here.
Hell yeah.
Take that.
Hell yeah. That means you're gonna get a sandwich later.
I hope women listen.
I hope they listening too. You're gonna get a sandwich later.
Yeah.
I really hope they listen because it's some fair game, because I think a lot of times women are so hard on themselves and on the parents right now. And you don't have to work as hard as you think you do, because if a man really wants you, he's gonna like you just how you are. You don't have to do a whole lot. It's nice to be toned. It's nice to smell good and feel confident in yourself. But when you start going out and doing too much, you out here and you losing all this weight and all this stuff, and you ain't really got some way to get rid of all that extra, you probably would have looked better as you were. You got to really kind of plan it out, because people trying to reinvent themselves. And I think some people do need to, obviously we all got to worry about our weight and all that kind of stuff, especially as we get older, but be careful, because, going under the knife is something scary too. So how can you do that in a natural way that will allow you to kind of get down in a way that won't allow, you to have all this extra excess, etc. So, because I see it happens.
And it's not necessary. It's not necessary, because once you open your mouth, we have a conversation, and everything come out your mouth is ugly. We can have a conversation. All that's done.
Regardless of how pretty you are.
Yes. And some women don't realize that. You can be fine.
I'm gonna share some game for y'all single people. I used to say this. I want to make love to your mind, then I can get to the body, and then it all can combine, and whoa, that's an explosion.
I know that's right.
Right.
Yeah, and
I try to make love. I want to make love to my wife's mom first.
Yeah.
Try to see what she talking about, because you ain't talking about nothing, man.
Talking about. Yes, when you put the brothers on game with that.
Listen, we already know that. That's what we do. Period. Y'all just
but
don't
some of the women
because...
now, I don't know. I ain't been out there. I ain't out there like that, but I see certain things. And if you watch these reality shows or you see the internet, some of these women are so jaded and naive to what a man is really trying to tell them. Look, I don't care nothing about what you look like. What you talking about? Because if I can't have a conversation with you, I know that's all we're going to do. We're going to do the other thing. Because since you don't want to talk, we're going to do the other thing. Since you can't have a conversation, it ain't always about clapping or whatever they call it now. Or whatever, it ain't always about that, or going spending, or you going to spend my money. I want to do all this. How about a conversation? How can we talk about what's going on in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so look, y'all giving women advice. Let me tell you what I find to be super, 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 super sexy. An emotionally intelligent man is very sexy to me. A man who, Shelly.
No, I'm gonna add to it. I'm on your team. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I wanted you to finish. I just, a man that can. You may have said the same thing I was gonna say. So what you gonna say before you forget it?
No, I mean a man that it allows it, who knows who he is, and a lot of that comes from the emotional intelligent aspect of it. Right. Thank you, Octavia. A well-rounded man. Period. A man who's gonna be a man.
Right. But we can't get to that if everyone, including men, is out here trying to be something they're not.
That's a fact.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
Yeah, we got to be and I think most men, like when you do find your person, we like to play and have fun and halfway wrestle and talk stuff. We can't do all that if you dolled up every single day. Like,
facts.
Yeah, no, I agree. Hold on, let me read some of these comments because going back to the filter, Lisa, girl, we twins on that. I've never used the filter. I mean, I have in pictures with my friends, but that's because they do it. But I don't. You look, you like it or you don't. And even to the natural aspect, let me tell y'all something. See me outside of this camera. When I walk around Atlanta, I'm not. Shelly done seen me in the gym a couple times. I have a baseball cap on, no makeup. You can see my blemishes, everything. I don't care.
You're still looking good.
Huh?
I'm saying still looking good.
Oh, thank you.
But see, that's why I think attracted by a woman. You can go to the gym with some sweatpants and still look good. I love that.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Because at the end of the day, true beauty comes from within. Yes. That's where it starts and it protrudes. Also, too, Lisa put William, I told you your butt was gonna get in trouble. Your word required is gonna get you a sandwich with pepper on it.
He corrected it. He fixed it.
She didn't take the correction.
Look, I don't care about this. I told y'all we don't have this discussion before, right? I don't care about that. I'll put pepper on my sandwich anyway.
Okay.
I don't care about all that.
Okay.
Look at my face.
Now y'all know his wife gonna come on the next one and she gonna wreck shop. So I'm just saying.
That's why I said he corrected it. He all right. He all right.
We got you, William. We know you corrected it. You did.
Look at my face.
Okay.
And I like hot sauce too.
What kind of Louisiana or Red Frank?
It don't matter. Okay. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Okay.
But
hold on, let me finish this. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all have it. And then let's see. Lisa commented on what you guys said. Get in the gym, walk, find active hobbies. It will take the weight off. I will agree. Shelly, we talked about this. Octavia said we talked about this last time. People are too serious. Just have fun and be your authentic self. And I'm in total agreement with that. But that also, I think, is a society thing, a trauma thing, a DNA thing, and all kind of stuff. And Lisa said, Tammy, I do wish I could apply lashes. That's all I need, and a little lipstick. Just don't do the bad lashes. Guys, what do you think of the
baby hair?
Please. No, them long eyelashes. Don't do that. If you over 25, don't do that.
Yeah, but the baby hair kills me.
You missed that last time, bro. You wasn't on that when I said something about the baby hair.
Okay.
You missed that one.
Man, but look, one time the baby hair so serious, y'all. I was in Florida, and I'm sure it's probably in the shops here too. They actually have baby hair tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? Yeah, they doing the most, but I'm with you. So okay, so I'm gathering the emotion that you guys are not a fan of the baby hair, in which I'm not either. Not a fan of the thick lashes, and I like that Lisa know the natural looking lashes. Yes, I like natural looking because I feel makeup is supposed to enhance our beauty, our natural beauty.
Right,
but
enhance.
Yeah, that's the key word.
Yeah,
Rondi.
You know, the bad lashes. I don't. You know, it's not like it's a mystery. It ain't like like, are those real? So I don't really mind them too much because, you know, they're not confusing anyone. You're not saying, huh?
But
man, those are extremely long. How grow them? Nah, it's just you kind of know what it's all about. So I'm okay with that. You know, I mean, you know,
I'm okay with it.
Okay,
Because,
so
I had someone I went on a date with. Her lashes fell in her soup.
uh-oh.
Oh, done.
So check this out, and let's be honest. When you see the extra long bat lashes and the extra, not the enhancements, the extra, that determines what how long we're gonna do this with you. like when it's too much, it's like we could talk, see what happens. But when it's just enhanced, it's like, dang, I could do that. You know, it is a factor on y'all's future. If that's what you want. You know, some women are looking for marriage in a man, and there's men that will marry you, but certain things will disqualify you unless you just open your mouth and you just say the magic words and soft, and like you have to come with so much more.
Wow. And one other thing is that women have to realize, men think like this. We think one way. We want facts, truths, and all that stuff. We don't care about all the global or what ifs. We like right in front of me. This is what I want, right? This is what I need, and this is what I need. I don't care about all that other outside stuff. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. And once you understand that of that person, but you got to be able to get to that point to understand that through communication. Mm-hmm. And all this extra fake stuff. Have y'all seen these little things on internet where a guy try to do the gold digger test? The gold digger test with the cars and the fake, fake rich cars. Mm-hmm. So those are the things that just makes what we've been saying true, right? About some women. And it might be a different age, but there were some older women up there doing the same thing. Now, y'all all been, and I don't know if it's an act or a skit. All these women that's supposed to be, they all skits.
Yeah.
None of them is real.
No.
Okay, but I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. Because I thought some of them was real. Because you got some legit people walking, and y'all trying to be fine. I saw some dirty feet on a couple of them, and so dirty heels and all that in them white shoes. Listen.
White shoes.
Yes, the white shoes, the little flip flop with the heels with the white shoes. And they chasing after the car. So, but if you that fine and you attractive like that and you walking and somebody's trying to stop, no, I ain't got time. But that's some people's realities though, right? There's some men's reality like that. You know, they try to talk to a woman and they're like, I ain't got time. And then they walk away and they get in their car. Wait a minute. I just don't understand that. I thought some of it was real. My bad.
Well, it started off real at first, but now everyone starts to catch on because it's all about views and getting paid now. You have about 10 different people doing the same thing now. But originally, that's how it started.
Okay. Well, you see my ignorance, right? But it's a point though, right?
It shows you something right there. The women will only talk to the man once they realize, oh, this your car? Oh, no, I don't got no man now. And that's exactly what they say.
Yeah.
He's just a friend.
Yeah.
They flip in a second. Can I send you your car? And the guy said, why you want to send my car first? You want to give me your number first. You want to talk to me first.
I wouldn't let you send my car. You've been walking. You may be musty. I ain't trying to do all that. You keep it moving. You walking. It's hot. It's hot. You talking about it's hot out here. Can I get some AC? That means you musty. You talking about my car down the street. I don't want to hear that. Nah, get out of here. No, you can't sit in the car. Then you might leave something behind that I don't want in my car.
You might try to steal your car. Shoot. You gotta be careful that these days.
Wow, Daryl. Lisa say you right. And Lisa, I have a question for you guys. What do you all at the guys think about bald beauties? She say, that's me. I am not my hair. What do you guys think about the bald beauties?
You mean that she's bald? Completely bald?
I think it's a personal choice. I've seen some beautiful bald.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
And that leads to, like I was saying, be you, because most people, or me, I would want a woman to want me for me, not who I could be. So somehow you are, and then you'll find men that like you for you, not like you for your attributes, and then wonder why he didn't stay around.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I think bald women can be beautiful, absolutely. Like, I mean, you run into some people that, like, I mean, it just fits them, and then some people not so much. But yeah, either way, I mean, like, to each their own. There's somebody that really love it. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I done seen some sisters that look amazing with that bald head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to be fighting you over the razor. I ain't gonna lie, but other than that, like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure you charge it up. You know what I'm saying? If you use it, you know what I'm saying, while you in the shower. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I ain't never had that yet, but you know, I don't know. Or maybe that's coming in later on in life or something.
It's coming. It's coming because you got the salt and pepper.
Well, not necessarily him fighting somebody over the razor is not coming, but definitely
that'll be another argument. You didn't clean out my razor.
Make sure you charge it. Charge the razor if you're gonna use it. Now I gotta go to work with half cut head, you know.
See, I would tell her, you know, I got a gift for you. So you can leave my stuff alone.
Oh, okay. Y'all know what? Let me see if I can get this thing to. Hold on. I mean, before we. Okay, I want y'all thoughts. This is a skit, but I just want to play this for y'all. I want to see what y'all thoughts are. So let me see. Let me try to share this before because we don't went in, but I still want to see. This is what dating over 45 is supposed to be like right now. So here we go. Hold on.
It's gotta be funny.
It's funny. It's funny. As soon as I can find it.
She was hard dating over 50.
Okay, hold on. Y'all should see my screen.
No.
Yeah. No sound.
Mm-hmm. Why you have to meet you at the store though?
Nigga, I don't know you like that.
I'm just saying though. Okay, I get it out in public though.
Exactly.
Okay, shit.
You can't kidnap me out in public. I hope.
I'm trying to kidnap you. We're too old for that shit, man.
Okay, now.
You ready to go?
I am. No.
Shit, let's go. Shit.
Oh, shivering, opening my door. All right.
Man. I'm a gentle man.
Thank you. Okay, Jaquez.
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous too, meeting somebody off of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They put that dating app on there, but you very nice looking in person.
Thank you so much. You're handsome yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right. Well, I am 52 years old.
52. Okay. I'm 45.
Okay. So I do grown folk stuff. So I'm not finna do this beating around the bush.
Okay.
What's your dick size?
Shit, I'm 7.5.
Okay. Why did you and your last girlfriend break up?
I cheated.
Oh, okay. You on or off Viagra?
I don't take Viagra. Where's this coming from?
Cause I need to know what I'm working with.
Oh, you just that straight to the point type woman.
Hey, ain't no need to sugarcoat it.
Oh, I mean, we did talk about this on the phone. I mean, did you bring your PCP records like I asked you to?
Hell yeah.
Okay, shit, we can
bring them out. Bring them out, okay?
Shit. We're going to exchange PCP information?
Absolutely.
We're just going to avoid the HIPAA law and all of that shit. Just get straight to it.
You got my permission. Let's get to it.
Well, give me your phone.
Give me your phone.
Hey, give me, okay.
Hold up now.
Same time. I don't know you.
Yeah. Okay now.
All right.
Okay.
You got a 69 HIV test, but you passed though.
Okay then, nigga. Video.
That's gone. I got rid of that. I ain't worried about that.
Oh Lord have mercy.
BVD, bacterial vaginosis on top of vaginosis.
That was just a little older. They ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
That was a little older. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
I can still eat that now.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay.
Everything looking pretty good.
Okay. Negative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got some high ass cholesterol, but okay.
Shit, look at your blood pressure. We need to bring that shit down.
We ain't gonna be too many sweets. Your diabetic ass. Okay. All right.
I mean, overall, everything look good. We fucking tonight, right?
Hey.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Shit, where you want to go eat at?
Now, just know you got to get it in before.
Okay. All right. I will stop. I forgot it was so much profanity in that one. So.
Hilarious.
I do like one part I do like about the health check. That's serious. You got nobody.
Because I heard somebody say diseases earlier, so I just felt I wanted to see what y'all thoughts on this dating over 45 little clip. What y'all got for me?
I already shared my health
So
check.
I'm dating over 50. So I'm dating right now. You know, me and my wife, we dating. So sometimes she be acting like that. You know what I'm saying? We just went on a date. We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but we went on a date and she just, she was acting kind of fuddy-duddy. Like we ain't know each other. You know what I'm saying? So it can get real. It get real out here sometimes. See, because we got a role play. We've been together so long, we role play. You know what I'm saying? I might break in the house one night and play cops and robbers. I might break in the house. Or I might put my church socks on and cook some pancakes. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different story.
See that.
That's how you got to keep it going.
I love that.
The romance, keep it alive.
Keep that flame going, boy. Keep that.
I'm trying, man. I'm getting older though, man. But she be trying me, man. I promise y'all, she be trying me. Y'all just saw a piece of that last time. She be trying me, man. She be trying my gangster.
Listen, she said every day is Valentine's Day when you have a Virgo in your life. So, anybody else got any comments on that? Even just like think about that in real life dating terms, like nothing.
We know Butter does that. We know Butter do it.
Hey, listen, we know Butter. This out. I just finna say I'm still old school, so I want to date you, talk to you, get to know you, etc., etc. But if it's just on a kick it tip, I know you ain't got no future. Let's cut to it. What we finna do? Check it out. I pass. Come on. Like he said, we doing it tonight, right? Okay, what you want to eat? But when you like someone and you want to forever with them, then no, that ain't gonna work. You got to.
That ain't the conversation. You right.
Yeah, I need to talk to you and see what you like and how you like it, and can I provide it? This, that, and the third. He get in trouble.
But so let me ask you this question: how do you guys feel about an alpha female, a woman that does come? Like,
what's an alpha female?
Yeah, there's no such thing. That's an alpha female? A woman word. That's no such thing.
Well, it's a 2025, 24 term describing.
I don't think men think about that. When a woman's too aggressive, we automatically like, oh.
I think you're trying to say an alpha woman is like an independent woman. Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
But and she really kind of is very, like you said, aggressive with it. How do you guys feel about that?
Can't deal with that because it only can be one head. Plain and simple. We can't be bumping heads. I'm the man, you're the woman. And sometimes people start to lose their place. You want to be feminine, I need to be masculine. We got to know each other's roles in a relationship. Plain and simple.
And what's independent? Because you pay your own bill. That's life. That's what we all do.
I'm glad you brought that up. Like this, aren't we supposed to pay our own bills?
Yeah.
My mom never said she's an independent woman.
Nobody says that but us. And if you want to be with someone, how do you want to be with someone and be independent? The two don't match. I know I'm definitely an all man, but if I have a woman, I need her more than life itself. I'm far from independent, and I think
no, I think you're 100% right on that with Shelly. That's where it's always kind of a little sticky. I feel like we do need to like tamp that down a bit, because I think a lot of folks are like, on that independent tip, and I don't think most real dudes aren't going for that. They're not really gonna go for that. That alpha female will be by herself, because unfortunately, like that's just not like something. I mean, nobody want to come home and feel like I'm coming home to a man. What the hell? Like, I'm masculine enough. I don't need you to do that. I need you to be in your feminine frame. That's what's sexy to me. It's sexy to me for you to need me. Like,
I need you to cook spaghetti. I need you to cook the spaghetti when I'm on my way home. I need that because I need a spaghetti tonight, and I got spaghetti. I ain't had to come home to no hot dogs and beans, right? So there's a difference, and when you talk about alpha females and when they talk about that stuff, we don't want to be in competition with no woman. We're not in competition. That's not a competition. Oh, because you got a high ranking job, or you feel like you got to say this and that. You're emasculating a man. And then what's the whole goal? Like Shelly said, what's the goal? What's the goal? What's the end goal? If I want you to be soft. I want you to be strong. Now, my wife is the oldest of 8. So she's strong. When I met her, she was very strong. Very strong. So I had to break her. I had to break her because I said, me and you both can't be throwing joints when we fighting. We both can't be fighting. I'm supposed to be protecting you. You can't jump in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Bonnie got to help Clyde out a little bit now if it comes down to it.
Yeah, she do. She do. Hold the jammy. That's all you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that sometimes you gotta break that down. Be like, look, I don't need that. I need you for comfort, softness, and all that. And if that's going to take away from who you think you are, then maybe we don't need to be together like that. Maybe we just need to kick it. Like, that's it. But in reality, a real man wants somebody that's going to be soft, loving, nurturing, and then hold you accountable too. You see what I'm saying? That's not being an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Hold me accountable. Let me know what I'm doing so I can fix it. If you don't let me know what I'm doing, you want me to just play that game and read your mind, I don't need you like that, because I don't need that, because men think one way. We want facts and stuff like that. We don't, because we got so much other stuff to deal with. We don't want to be thinking globally. I don't want to think in hypotheticals, and I don't want to do that shit. Tell me what it is so I can fix it so it don't happen again. That's what a real man.
Ronnie been trying to talk. Let Ronnie go ahead and jump in.
I'm really not sure what a alpha female is, but it sounds to me like it is a woman who wants to be like a man. And if that's the case, then none of us are really turned. At least I know I'm not turned on by that. But there's this yin yang thing going on with the masculine and feminine energy. And feminine energy can be just as strong as masculine energy, right?
It is.
And it can dominate a masculine energy, right? And I think that's what most of us are attracted to that feminine energy, that's like an aphrodisiac and actually can empower us to be masculine, so yeah, I think there's a balance there, at least the way I see it. I think there's definitely a balance there, and like if a woman who is definitely in feminine energy and knows that feminine energy can use that such like a tool, can use it so beautifully to enhance the masculine energy, So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
That's how they get us.
Well, just from my experience talking to other women.
That's how you trick us.
They say alpha women. They call themselves alpha women. We have to realize where they're coming from. They've been doing so much on their own, not depending on men. So they realize that's why a strong man has to come into their life, because they haven't dealt with a strong man before. Because it's so, every single man disappointed her. She had to do this on her own. She had to go to work. She had to do this and that. I know it's been adult, but that's how a lot of women feel like right now. It's like, I cannot depend on myself. Until that right man come in, that strong man, that leading man, that godly man for her, that can calm her and bring her into that energy. Safe. That's what an alpha woman is really looking for.
I was going to say,
that's so interesting.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Shelley.
I think that's. Let me just play devil's advocate real quick. There's no way a man should have to bring a woman to her feminine. Like I don't got to meet you and then all of a sudden become masculine. I'm who I am off the gate. So a woman that's alpha is like, yeah, you may have had to do all this by yourself, and maybe that's why you had to do it by yourself, because you was too alpha. Because even a real man, if a woman's too challenging or she got too much to say, I'm gonna be like, oh, you got this then, do your thing. So I think every man wants a woman he could teach and nurture and groom and grow with. So if she know everything and she got all the answers, what do you need me for? I'm here to be needed. I'm here to serve. I need you to need me. I need to be able to teach you this, fix that, guide you. Woo. If I can't do all that, what am I here for? Just for some fun? Nah.
Sure, that's what an alpha woman wants.
Is what? I bet she's had many men that was like, calm down, I got this, and she has something to say, and he said, all right, and left.
I have coached women on this, and that's not what they're saying. They open up, and they keep on getting hurt.
Yeah, and that's life, though. I
know it's life, but
we get hurt more than women get hurt. We don't stop being men.
I'm trying to share from their perspective, from a woman point of view.
No, I understand that. I get that. I see it. Okay. But I'm just saying, we're only gonna try to impress you not impress you. We're only gonna try for so long to let you know you safe. If every time I try to show up, you want to do it or got it handled or your brother did it or my daughter's main issue, she called me for everything. I'm like, baby, you're not giving these men a chance to do nothing. What do they want to be here for? You know, like at some point you gotta sit down and be like, okay, I know. Let me at least see what he gonna do. Now, if he fail you, that's different. Quit staying so long. He showed you can't do it in the beginning.
They don't stay long. Those Apple women do not stay long. Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't talk to one, but I don't know how long it stay.
I've seen a lot of women though. A lot of women will film up, like like you said, Darren. And that's really what I was gonna say. Is like, I mean, you went all the way through the whole backstory, which I think is important. But I think a lot of like women who are what we consider sort of the alpha females, I think when they meet a real man, a lot of times they do tone that down quite a bit. And I think because, like if you used to having to carry the bags and you got somebody that's here that's like, no, I got that, like to have that, like, oh shit, I ain't got to do that. No, I ain't got to do it. And I think all of those things kind of work over time. I think it sort of, helps them to go back into their feminine energy because like, hey, you no longer have to do your job and mine. Like, and I think sometimes you'll see that. And I did say sometimes, Shelly, because I do know sometimes that's just what it is. And yeah, this ain't gonna work. We having a pecker contest or something. I get that too. But like, I think a lot of women though they really are when they meet that right person that can come with that real energy. They film up.
What Jill Scott say? If you could tell me what to do, then you could tell me what to do.
Okay.
Listen.
I was gonna say, Troy, you said something that made me think of this question, but I want to read this I got two things going on simultaneously. So Lisa asks, are you compassionate, romantic, caring, stable, family-oriented, God-fearing? What's your credit score? Definitely health issues should be discussed. I agree with that. And yes, it's simple things that we want in a man. I agree with that. Very good commentary. I appreciate that. Thank you, love. But I want to ask this question, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring it home, because this is how fast time goes. It's almost time for us to wrap this up. But Troy, you said something that made me think of something I wanted to ask you guys. How do you feel if you go to the grocery store with your lady, your whether she's a date or whatever, it don't matter. Lately, I have seen, as recent as yesterday, which is what made me think to ask this question, a man and a woman in the store together, but the woman pushing the cart. What are your thoughts on that?
I push the cart. I push the cart. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, my wheels is bad.
Like, no.
My knees is bad. So I push the cart, right? So that we just did this weekend. So I push the cart, and she allows me to push the cart. That's not a woman thing. I don't even know why people associate that as a female thing. I push the cart because I want to push the cart. And then if I'm paying for the food, hell yeah, I'm going to push the cart. Then I'm going to tell you what I need to put in the cart. I need to tell you that's a control thing. But
and I also feel that ties in with, like, when you see if you see a woman pumping gas and a man sitting in the car, I just feel both of those horrible. Two scenarios is out of order. Even for the young boys, like women raising boys, your son should not be in the car when you're pumping gas. I don't care who paid for it. He should be pumping the gas. But this is me. Y'all tell me.
But that's true. I think the cart thing. I think the woman will push the cart. If I'm shopping with a chick, I'm gonna let her push it, and I'm gonna tell her if it get too heavy, let me know I got you. But most women,
they want to push the cart.
They want to push it because they gonna be like, you over there. Now you playing, you give me the cart. I'm trying to put stuff in there. So you just sit back and let him handle it. Hey, my bad. I went over
and plus the woman has to list. She has to list.
If it gets too heavy, I got you, but you're not gonna yell at me all day and tell me I'm too far or too close and hit your heel.
Speed up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over in the chip aisle. You know I need you. Go on, push it, baby. Here go a little bread. I might be in the car. So.
Yeah, sometimes I have to catch up. I catch up.
But pumping gas, I don't think a woman should never touch no gas pump. Even mine, my daughter, anyone. When they come home, the first thing I ask her, you got gas? If not, I'm gonna go fill it up for her. Taking up the trash, stuff like that, a woman ain't never supposed to do that.
Right, exactly.
Like, I don't think you should have to ask about gas or car washes or stuff like that. That's already done. You ain't got to worry about that.
You want to hear something funny? My next door neighbor, his wife mows the yard. I'm like, I look at it every so I'm like, what's this? Something wrong with this picture. Mm-hmm. You should be mowing this lawn, not your wife.
You might be an alpha and be like, I could do it. Let me be.
Maybe she do it better than him.
That's the bigger problem then.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Maybe that's the case. I just look at it crazy myself.
Look,
yeah, no,
listen.
I think it's different.
Huh? What you say, Troy?
No, go ahead, Troy.
Yeah, Troy, because Troy got on his mind. Let it out.
No. I ain't got nothing this time. I just was more so thinking, like, sometimes, I think like these generations have changed. A lot of things have changed their days, and like folks are just kind of like, I think for a lot, like even me, like growing up in the South, it's kind of like, they're probably frowned upon, right? I look at it a little different. But I've been in California for a minute now, so it's like, oh, that's what you want to do? Okay, cool. All right, like I ain't loving it, but I'm not about to, I ain't about to fight you over it either. If that's what you really gonna do, if you really determine this what you gonna do, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. No, look at Shelly put his head down.
As far as cutting the grass,
I agree with you. Go on. Do your thing.
As far as cutting the grass, my wife asked me, let me cut the grass. Nah, because you're going to mess up the lines. You got to be straight lines. No, I'll do it. You can watch. You can help me do stuff, but nah, because I got a specific way I want to cut the grass. Just like at the grocery store. A lot of people say, they said, you go grocery shopping? I go by myself. I like it. It's peaceful to me, right? So, but when she goes with me, she's like, why we got to go up every aisle? Well, you should have stayed your ass home because then, you know what I'm saying? Don't mess up my flow, right? Right? Yeah. You come in, she complain every time she go to the store with me. Every time.
I'm just thinking. Sorry if I cut you off, but like with my daughter, if we go to the store, I'll push it because I know how I want the groceries loaded because I know how I want them bagged. I know I got to put them in the cabinets.
Facts.
So I just show her that, like, have your order so when you get home, it ain't no mess. This ain't smashed. So, and most women have a method to their madness, so you got to let them have it.
Okay. All right. Well, good stuff. Well, Lisa said, and we're gonna bring this to a close. Single women do it all, so that's why we need a good man. To have a good man in our life. I'll back up and praise him. Thank you. So, and I agree with that. And so it's in times like this, hearing from the other perspective definitely does make a big difference. So I appreciate you gentlemen for these conversations. And y'all was live tonight.
Just very take this live. One thing,
Troy was the throw the rock and hide his hand person tonight. He did that. He did it. But this was good. This was good.
Just to piggyback real quick. A woman does not want a soft man. Right? A woman doesn't want a soft man, and a man doesn't want a hard woman, right? That they don't, it doesn't match, right? It doesn't match. So just understand that, like I said, my wife was the oldest age. She got 6 brothers. She had to be a certain way, right? She told me to my face, she said, "You made me soft." I said, "That's my job, because now I'm in your life, and I need you to do this and be this way and let me do this." You see what I'm saying? She said I made her soft because she was a hood rat.
So then, William, that says to me, and I love that about you for her, that says to me that you made her feel safe. And that's it. And that's what I'm always saying on behalf of women. We want to feel safe. That's it. We want to be protected. We, just like I feel like with Samson and Delilah, Samson wanted to lay his head on the lap of a woman he could trust, not Delilah per se, but that's what I feel that a man wants. He wants to be comfortable. And I want women to create these spaces where men are comfortable and vice versa. William and others, like the space where women feel safe, where they can let their guard down. Because I feel in the right relationship, right situation, a woman she'll choose to. It'll be like, "Okay, daddy," you know what I'm saying? They'll bring it down. So it's just work. It's work, and I feel there's a lot of trauma, a lot of, like Daryl mentioned, women get hurt repeatedly. Shelly, you say men get hurt all the time. So these are factors that I feel, one, even before a person gets involved in another relationship, I feel they need to heal that whatever situation that they encountered before in the previous relationship. Those are kind of some final thoughts that I had. I want to read. Lisa says, "Thank you all. Thanks, panel. Great discussion." So I'm going to go ahead and round robin and bring this in. So looking at my rejection is real. Absolutely. And work needs to be done to heal from the rejection, because that's the reason people continue to encounter people that reject them, because they're not doing the work within themselves. And that's important before anybody moves on to another relationship, situationship, or whatever, any mixing of energies and all that stuff. William, any final words, and also let the people know how they can get in contact with you if they desire to do so.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. My final words is that a man is only going to do what a woman allows him to do, right? So if a woman keeps getting hurt, that means you allow a man to do whatever he wants to do. You're not setting no boundaries for him. A man needs boundaries. If you don't set the stage, he's going to do whatever he wants to you because you think it's okay. You allow him to do it to you. So take that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I got daughters. I have daughters. So, and I tell them that all the time, that a man is only going to do what you allow them to do to you. If you don't set a boundary, they're going to continue to do it. So don't call me and say, "Dad, why they hurting me?" Because you allowed it. Why you allow that? You wasn't raised like that. So those are the things that, if we talking about the alpha woman is being hurt and things like that, women need to start not allowing men to hustle them and let them do whatever they want to do. Set the boundaries. Tell me how you want to be treated and allow me to treat you that way. And I can be reached at on Facebook or Instagram. Just look me up. That's about it.
And also too, to add to that, William, like people, again, it goes back to what I said. And when I was even talking universal laws earlier, people continuously attract the same situation. So even with that allowing part, is there something in their energetic field that's attracting that situation? If a person is in that same situation repeatedly, that's something trying to get their attention. Shelly, final words, comments, and how the people can get in contact with you.
Final words, I think just everybody needs to learn to communicate and be truthful. Long as you tell the truth, you'll see who wants you for you. And people who can't handle the truth and they got an ulterior motive and they had a plan. So that scare them away. They weren't trying to grow with you anyway or heal you from your troubles. So keep it 100 and you'll always be safe. You can reach me on Facebook, Shelly Sims, or email me, ShellyJSims@gmail.com. Anything real estate, holla at me.
Yes. Coach D, talk to me.
I just want people to know, treat people how you want to be treated, plain and simple. Because karma is real, and karma is a beat. I'm telling you. And karma knows your address, and it's going to come knocking your door one day because how you treated somebody. That's it.
And listen, I got to add, Coach D, he be putting up them provocative photos with these messages. I'd be like, okay, look at you getting people together around here. Yeah, he has a huge following. So tell them, well, Daryl Holloway Hughes, or is your coach?
Yes, Daryl Holloway Hughes, and also Teach D relationship coach, The Truth, the Naked Truth, and Dr. Daryl Lamar.
Yes.
And I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You want to get in contact with me, you can reach me. Go to my website, teach.com.
Yes, good stuff.
Never appointment on.
My man, Rondy.
Good voice.
Yeah. I guess keep it simple. Stay in your lane. Yeah, definitely stay in your lane. Respect. You have to give it to get it. All right. You can find me at chocolatebuddhayoga.com. That's my website. Also on Instagram, same thing, Chocolate Buddha Yoga. All right.
Nice. Gratitude to all of you. And Troy. A little instigator tonight, Troy.
Yeah.
Troy shift the whole atmosphere, y'all. But yeah, you did. You started the pot up.
One comment. Shelly was just ready. I just made the right comment for Shelly. That's all. I all up and he was ready to jam it. I didn't know.
Look, you sure hit that spot. You found his sweet spot for real tonight. Yes, Lord.
I didn't know.
He didn't find no sweet spot. We don't do that.
N-word.
Stand in your lane.
The spot. Okay. He found that trigger. He found your trigger.
That trigger. Hey, what's that real I sent you when that man was hugging his son and they was on tape and they had to get tough? Yeah.
That's what I meant to play. But it's been so long I forgot about it. Yeah, I meant to play that. That was it. But so go ahead, Troy.
So as always, I'm gonna say love yourself enough to get some help so somebody else can love you. Get rid of all of that damage that's been done so you can let some of that go, trim that fat, and allow somebody to love you as you ought to be loved. And if you need to contact me, I'd say just reach out to me at troythedoula@gmail.com. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
so I
Happy
did
Black
get
History Month.
Black History Month. Yes.
I love being black.
What you say? I love being black. Yes, it's beautiful.
Hey, can I share something? Can I share something that people talk about? Do you guys remember Betty Boo?
She black.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. A lot of people didn't realize she's black.
Betty Boo.
Yeah. Yeah, she's black.
I learned that a couple years ago, Coach D. I was like, but I've always loved her. I've always loved her. And then I was like, oh, that's why I loved her.
She had the finger waves and the curves.
Yes, she sure did.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I think
Troy, send me your email or something. I gotta see your address.
Okay. All right.
So we can get your beard right. And your bald head.
Yeah, I got you.
My wife got some products for you, so we can keep that shine on.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Since you're a novice. You're a novice.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Mad love and respect. I need that.
Yeah, I love it. That's what this is about, brotherhood. And that's why August 1st, everybody mark your calendars, men, ladies, help me spread the word. These guys are going to be coming together with some other guys, and we're going to have a phenomenal day of work, mental health, brotherhood, all the things to help make us better people mentally and emotionally. So that's taking place Saturday, August 1st. Here in Atlanta at the Studio House Atlanta. Be on the lookout for more details. Lisa follows you, Coach D. So she ended with know your worth, and she definitely appreciated this talk. So I gotta say thank you to that. We jumped into the talk. I got a book I want to recommend to everybody, and I recommend doing the audio book. It's if you guys are familiar with Rhonda Byrne, she wrote The Secret. She has a book out now called 21 Day Countdown to Riches. And I think I'm on day 20, and it's a mindset shift, shifting into the abundance mindset and things like that. So like she talks to you for a couple of minutes, and then at night, you go to sleep listening to affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. So I highly recommend everybody, especially with everything that's going on. The year of the fire horse. So the fire horse moves rapidly, and with the horse itself, I left out earlier because Rondi went on ahead and took over the script. But the fire horse hasn't been a year of the fire horse hasn't taken place since 1966. So this is a very intense year. A lot of changes are coming for us, a lot of transformations. And so this is the time to set your intentions, and keep, be diligent, be faithful, take whatever inspired actions that you get, because this year this is an opportunity for everyone to manifest their desires. So I definitely recommend that book. All right. So listen.
Rhonda,
I'm sorry.
Rhonda, what's the name?
Rhonda Burns, Byrne, and it's 21 Day Countdown to Riches.
Send that to us in the email or the text message.
I can do that because I feel everybody should do it. Like I feel better just by like on day 20, but I've also been doing some other spiritual stuff too. I'll share more details about that later. So let me just go ahead and say, for those who do not know me, I am Tammi B. I am a coach and spiritual mentor, as well as a transformational speaker. And I would love to work with you one-on-one or be a part of your event. You can obtain more information at www.tammib.com, where you can also schedule a 20-minute complimentary coaching session. And I also am an author. So my book is on the screen. I also co-authored a book, and you can find out more information on my website, www.thassawoman.com. So as always, with much, much love and gratitude, I thank each and every one of you. Gentlemen, thank you all for rising to the occasion. I appreciate you guys more than you could ever know. I'm so grateful for all of you. And my viewers, thank you all so much. And again, if you're not part of my community, we are here weekly at 7:30 p.m. Eastern with new content. So I invite you to subscribe to receive future notifications, as well as support us. I ask, please give us a thumbs up and or share this with others. So, because this talk is right here, and guess what? It costs you nothing, just a click. So I ask that you please support us. And in closing, in honor of Black History Month, Troy's shirt, I leave you with this. Once we realize we are all members of humanity, we will want to compete in the spirit of love. That was by the late great Muhammad Ali. My words are simply this: put yourself in a state of mind to always lead with love and compassion. What was the song? What the world needs now is love, sweet love, not just for some, but for everyone. So be diligent in spreading the love and making the world a better place. Stay amazing. Peace, love, and blessings. Good night.